Well, hi, thanks for joining me. You guys recognize we were in House Flipper, the former Frozen Way offices. When I had cleaned this, we had talked about it, and I left it up to you guys to kind of try to decide what you wanted me to do. And the few answers that I got was to do a sorority house, because that was one thing that I was going really hard to try to do on a previous build, but the place was just way too small. There was no way to do it any justice. So I came up, I did a sketch of a blueprint in Photoshop, and I think I have a game plan. Maybe. Probably. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I don't want to spoil anything, so we're just gonna roll into it. This. I would build. They would do that. Gotta go one more to make this make sense. All right. Unless I want to do. That would be too small for my purposes. This is almost too big, though. Like, maybe if I sold that window. No, we'll just commit to it. It's fine. It could be a multi-purpose room, too, I guess, as well. Right. I will be back to the Victorian house because we've got at least probably one more video to do before that house is completed, but I kind of needed a break from it. So here we are. And if you're not familiar, if this is the first time that you're seeing this type of, or if this is the first time you're seeing me build, welcome to the channel. I do recommend watching the cleaning video so you see what we were working with to start with. But I'm trying to think, what do I want to do here? White, brown oak, cherry, light, pale. Maybe I'll do pale with, I don't think I'm going to do a red doorknob. Maybe white. Look at me. Really particularly matter. House Flipper 1 poses a problem for me because ever since the Pets DLC, the game has, I swear it must be like a memory leak or something happens, but the longer that I play and the more items that I add, the longer it takes for the game to load up, which isn't a big problem for me. I don't mind that so much. But the bigger problem that comes to be is that as it's taking forever to load up, whenever I open up the items menu or the store, that can take 10 minutes to open, which is such a huge problem. So I will decorate for as long as the game lets me until we get to that point where it becomes unplayable. So, okay. I think for the most part, I'm going to stick to that existing blueprint from the offices. The only thing is, one tiny thing did change, and that was the bathroom layout that I had in mind. But now that I look at it, the bathroom layout I had in mind wasn't going to work anyway, so I couldn't get that out of my system. I'm on the wrong side. Move your butt. I need you to be... Okay. Is it fighting me so hard to go into this one spot? I noticed that on the other wall too. Alright. I'm also feeling like these are very generous sized rooms for a dorm room, but same thing. When I made the full wall there, it like hesitated to go there. It's fine now. Change this up just a wee bit. So this particular episode is going to be mostly me doing the blueprint work to get the rooms to lay in place. And then the next one, of course, will be starting to decorate. So just so you guys know, it will be me muttering to myself about like, is that gonna work? Does that make sense as far as blueprints go? My imagination. You are fighting me so hard on that. What? There we go. Okay. so we got 1, 2, 3 dorm rooms here. Potentially a 4th, but I might do like... I don't know, I have to think about that one for a second. Okay, so if I do... one... Ooh. Really small though. You're right, this room is too big. So I think this little room here might be a bathroom. That makes 3 bathrooms. I don't want the doors centered walking into the rooms, just for build reasons, decoration reasons. So I am trying to hug one side or the other. Okay. Made that room really big as well. Put it here. Pretty tiny. And I can make it work. See what I have to do. I've been reading a lot of fantasy romance books. Well, I used to, but they're like usually academy style ones, you know, like magical schools, but they're naughty romance ones. And part of me wanted to do that here, but there's no way that I could do this any kind of justice in a modern downtown world. It just wouldn't work. So I didn't bother. Okay. So current thought process is that with an exception of a few rooms, if they're quite big, I might put like double beds in them and they're roommates. If they're on the smaller side, I might only do one bed. That's where my brain is, but again, that could completely change once I start designing this. May 100% change my mind. Right. Now, what I want is, I think I'm gonna do a sitting area here. And okay, I think this through. And I think if I place it like roughly here. We did one, so there's 3 bathrooms. Let me think this through. So 3 bathrooms, and we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. No, we have more bathrooms because these are split in half, I remember. 4 bathrooms. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bathrooms, 5 down there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 dorm rooms. Well, I gotta do some math. Some of them may be doubled up. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, so sitting area here. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. All right, this whole area is going to be attached. might have to go look at some images because I'm struggling just teensy weensy bit trying to hold in my head what I'm wanting this to look like. Okay, so I want this to be a dining room and I want this to be a kitchen. Sitting area here. I'm afraid that there might not be enough bathrooms and I might have to do some kind of exception to my rule. Kitchen. Is this too big of a dining room? It probably is. Or not. I don't know. I guess we have 11 rooms so far. I am debating whether or not to make this big room into more rooms or bathrooms. And potentially if some of them have bunk beds, then I'm doubling up. So in theory, between what 11, let's see, okay, let's work it through. Okay, I'm not losing my mind. All right, so yes, so double up. 1 2, maybe 2. Is there gonna be like a okay. that enough of a doorway? 1 sec. What? Yeah, it's 3. So same thing here. Okay, so bathroom here, bathroom there. They're not going to be just one stall each either. They're going to be, I'm going to put multiple stalls in there, I think. Thinking that this could be the study library. This would be the kitchen. Going into the dining room. Oh. That's a weird. Why is there a weird gap? There we go. Okay, sitting area, more like sitting areas. This is supposed to be a laundry utility closet. Bathroom, bathroom. These are going to be one single-use bathrooms is my game plan with that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So these rooms get those bathrooms. And you guys are all going to start to share down here. I feel like I have a shortage of bathrooms. I think. Unless I want to shortchange some of the rooms and give them their own bathrooms. Not really though. I don't think I want to. I might be forced to give up my idea of a library and turn it into a full bathroom. I love that in the first video I went through so much of the effort of knocking down all the walls, but I essentially rebuilt them back up almost in identical positions. Kinda. I wanted bigger hallways. I did do that. Did want that. Alright. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so study room here. I keep my bathrooms. And I don't know how many showers I'm going to be able to fit across the way. Adjust my game plan here. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, potentially 9. So at the moment, I'm remapping out the idea because I ended up with more bedrooms than I thought I was going to. So I had only planned on 5 bedrooms, but there's actually, I believe, 9. And so I'm sketching out on my blueprint of what I plan on doing. And at the end of this video, I will show you my sketch. Just be warned, it's messy. Show's a mess. All right, thank you so much for keeping me company. Here is the blueprint of what I plan on doing. The next episode I've already recorded. It's going to be mostly painting and laying down groundwork. Get into the actual decorating. There's going to be a bit of jump in time of when I worked on it last because of Next Fest. So I'm coming back into it now. By the time you see this, I'm going to be back into it.